Hello everyone, so welcome to another mod overview, this time on smartphone. A mod that simply adds a single item, the smartphone. Apparently it's crafted with glass, iron and redstone. I haven't gotten an actual recipe showing up, so I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe it's just JEI being particular, I don't know. But let's see if I can get that to work. There we go. So it's iron, 2 glass panes, and redstone dust there. So not too bad. And yeah, so what you want to do once you've crafted one is simply hold down the right mouse button, and then it'll actually move the phone straight to the center of the screen. From there, you've got a bunch of different icons you can access, which we'll just go between a few of them just to see. I'm pretty sure there's like a few games, a few that are actual useful ones, like a map and a bunch of other stuff, and a few sort of other fun things included. So we've got this apple one here, which I think is just an apple collection game sort of thing. So you just wait for the apples to drop from the sky, and you move using the arrow keys. Don't know if nope, WSD doesn't work, or at least A and D don't work. So yeah, now I don't know if there's actually any point to these other than just being a fun little thing added. I don't think there's like a goal at the end sort of thing, like say you get some reward or something. I think it's just like a fun time waster, probably, is the purpose of its inclusion. But yeah. So after that, you've got the music disc, which is allowing you to pretty much play any of the music discs that you typically would put in the jukebox. Obviously you can select any of them, and then I assume just remove the music disc or exit, or what I mean is mute it, I guess, in a way. I'm pretty sure it's just stopping them rather than you've got this one here, which is simply just a villager talking. I don't know if this is supposed to be similar to like a assistant or like some type of communication thing. There's no input as far as I can tell. Most of it just seems like they're just sort of talking. But as far as I can tell. What else have we got here? So we've got another minigame sort of thing. Again, arrow keys, except for the fact that you've got the jumping on the spacebar, which is just sort of like a hurdles sort of thing over fences. We'll actually see what happens if we don't get it. Is there a... so there's a game over screen. We'll just go to this one as well, so that if we miss one, what happens? Doesn't seem to be much happening. No, okay, so is it like after a while that we do? No, it doesn't seem to be having a game over screen there. Okay. Otherwise, you've got this sort of paper one, which is pretty much just saying in that if there's any suggestions, give them to the creator, which seems to be pretty much it, I think, in terms of its purpose. I don't know if you can actually provide anything, probably in that you do that like off out of the game, of course. There's this camera one here, so you pretty much select either the camera icon or I think it's like an editing thing. So let's just see. I'll just do this on the cat, for example, to take advantage of it properly. Just click here, and then it says wallpaper updated, and then it will obviously update now to. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Count for whatever was over there. So for some reason I missed something. What's the distance? Is important, which is likely. To do that, and I guess it kind of counts. Yeah, oh well. Either way, we've got the paintbrush, which I think is just you editing it for the most part. Let's see, so we just do this. You can pretty much just add whatever you want to it, to add a bit more, I guess. We can save it, or we can just escape. Okay, apparently it still counts it though, as if you press the tick, which is interesting. Alrighty then. Okay, you've got the compass, which is a map of sorts. We'll just go elsewhere and seeing that how effective it is at capturing where our location is. So we'll just go over here, and then Yep, so we can see, and that's a completely different area that it's found. So it's actually pretty useful if you don't have a actual map or compass, of course. So it's a quite a useful map implementation. Obviously the home button there. We've got this here, which is contacts, so that means you can obviously add other players. I assume you have to actually have their username, you can't just put anything in. I've even tried just putting in random text that says invalid contact. And obviously you got the 2 arrows for if you have more listed. If I just select my actual image, sort of player face there, I don't think there's much else. I don't know if it's just supposed to be that, or if you can edit or add more details, but I don't see anything else, so that's my guess of as far as it goes. And you've got the off button, which I assume just moves it out of the way instead of just pressing escape. But yeah, that seems to be pretty much it as far as I can tell. There's 2 minigames, a music player, a map, a contacts list, a camera, as well as sort of paint program, communication sort of thing, and then a sort of comment and give feedback sort of thing. So yeah, that seems to be pretty much it as far as I can tell. Don't know if there's anything I'm missing, but we got images. See what else there is. That seems to be pretty self-explanatory, similar. Let's see what else we've got. Obviously the others will probably find similar results, but that seems to be it as far as I can tell from what I've come across. It seems. Thanks so much for watching though, and goodbye.